Alexander Hamilton, a name that resonates through the annals of American history, stands as a testament to the profound impact one individual can have on the destiny of a nation. Born out of wedlock in the mid-18th century on the small Caribbean island of Nevis, Hamilton's journey to becoming one of the founding fathers of the United States is a story of ambition, intellect, and perseverance. His contributions to the formation of the nation's government, economic system, and legal framework have left an indelible mark on the United States, shaping it into the country it is today. Early life, the formative years of Hamilton. Hamilton's story begins in obscurity and hardship. Born to Rachel Fawcett, a woman of French and British descent, and James Hamilton, a Scottish merchant, his early life was marked by turbulence and tragedy. Orphaned at a young age, Hamilton's formidable intellect became his passport out of poverty, earning him a place in a local grammar school and later sponsorship to continue his education in New York. Revolutionary War. Hamilton's emergence as a leader. Upon arriving in New York, Hamilton was deeply moved by the colonists' fervent desire for independence from British rule. His intellectual prowess and eloquent oratory quickly made him a notable figure among revolutionary circles. Recognizing the imminent need for armed resistance, Hamilton plunged into the military realm, joining a volunteer militia and later being commissioned to lead an artillery company. His leadership during this period was marked by rigorous discipline, strategic foresight, and an unyielding commitment to the cause of liberty. Hamilton's artillery company became noted for its effectiveness and precision, attributes that did not go unnoticed by the higher echelons of the Continental Army. Aide-de-camp to General George Washington. Hamilton's exceptional performance caught the eye of General George Washington, the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army. In 1777, Washington appointed Hamilton as his aide-de-camp, a position of significant trust and responsibility. In this role, Hamilton was tasked with drafting crucial correspondence, liaising with Congress and senior military officials, and advising Washington on military strategy. His close relationship with Washington allowed him to gain invaluable insights into leadership and governance, shaping his philosophical and political views. Strategic brilliance and advocacy for a strong central command. Hamilton's military service was distinguished not just by valor on the battlefield but by his keen strategic mind. He advocated for a strong central command within the Continental Army, recognizing early on the limitations imposed by the loosely organized militia system. His experiences during the war reinforced his belief in the necessity of a robust federal government, a conviction that would later influence his efforts in drafting the U.S. Constitution and his tenure as the first Secretary of the Treasury. From soldier to statesman, Hamilton's contributions during the Revolutionary War extended beyond his military achievements. His correspondence and reports to Congress highlighted the Army's needs and challenges, advocating for essential reforms in supply, funding, and organization. These communications demonstrated his adeptness in navigating political landscapes, a skill that would serve him well in his post-war career. As the war drew to a close, Hamilton's thoughts shifted towards the future of the 13 colonies and their governance. His wartime experiences, coupled with his close working relationship with Washington, had cemented his vision of a united, prosperous America. Hamilton emerged from the Revolutionary War not just as a war hero but as a visionary leader, poised to play a crucial role in shaping the new nation. In sum, Alexander Hamilton's emergence as a leader during the Revolutionary War laid the foundation for his illustrious political career. His military service, characterized by bravery, strategic acumen, and an unwavering dedication to the revolutionary cause, was a crucible in which his leadership skills were forged and tested. These early experiences shaped his views on governance and national unity, propelling him onto the national stage as a formidable advocate for the American Republic. The legal mind. Hamilton's law career. Following the war, Hamilton embarked on a successful legal career in New York City. His practice not only established him as a brilliant lawyer but also as a passionate advocate for the Constitution, contributing significantly to the shaping of the nascent United States legal system. Political achievements. The Federalist Papers and beyond. Perhaps Hamilton's most enduring contribution to American history was his authorship of the majority of the Federalist Papers, a series of essays that played a pivotal role in the ratification of the U.S. Constitution. Hamilton's vision of a strong federal government laid the foundation for the nation's enduring governance structure. Secretary of the Treasury, architect of the American economy. As the first Secretary of the Treasury, Hamilton implemented a comprehensive economic plan that established the country's financial system, including the creation of the first Bank of the United States. His policies on public credit, national debt, and banking set the United States on a path to economic stability and growth. Controversies and personal struggles. Hamilton's career was not without controversy. His involvement in America's first major political scandal, the Reynolds Affair, and his fierce political rivalries, most notably with Aaron Burr, highlighted the tumultuous nature of early American politics. Duel with Aaron Burr, the tragic end. Hamilton's life came to a premature end in 1804 when he was fatally wounded in a duel with Vice President Aaron Burr. This tragic event marked the end of Hamilton's direct influence on American politics, but certainly not the end of his legacy. Hamilton's impact on American law. Hamilton's contributions to American law, particularly through his advocacy for the Constitution and his interpretation of its provisions, have had a lasting impact on the American legal system, influencing countless decisions and legal principles. Hamilton and slavery. Despite living in a time when slavery was prevalent, Hamilton's views on slavery were complex. He was a vocal critic of the institution and co-founded the New York Manumission Society, advocating for the emancipation and education of slaves. Hamilton's economic legacy. Hamilton's vision for a strong national economy remains evident today. His establishment of the National Bank and his financial policies are foundational to the modern American economy. Hamilton's cultural revival. In recent years, Hamilton's life and contributions have experienced a cultural revival, most notably through the success of the Broadway musical, Hamilton. This modern reinterpretation has introduced Hamilton's story to a new generation, highlighting his enduring relevance. Hamilton's vision for America. Hamilton's vision for America was one of strength, unity, and prosperity. His contributions to the nation's founding principles continue to influence American policy and identity. Conclusion. The everlasting influence of Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton's legacy is a story of how vision, intellect, and hard work can shape a nation. From his humble beginnings to his contributions as a founding father, Hamilton's impact on America is undeniable and everlasting, inspiring future generations to pursue greatness in service to their country.